back to the channel. Welcome to another opening. Yes, another Film Vault opening, and this one being for the movie 1917. So let's get into this. Okay, an interesting one because it's loose inside. Yeah, now I got these from Amazon. They were both packaged together, so they were in a big box. This and Blade Runner, which I already opened earlier. Sorry, I was talking then like I was aware of what you was talking. I was going to be talking about. There we go. So yeah, the second, well, this is number 4 in the Film Vault range. 2 and 3 are Goodfellas and what's the other one? Scarface. 2 and 3 are Goodfellas and Scarface. Now, I was only going to pick up one of the Film Vault ranges, but I've ended up getting 2. That's because of thanks to Matt over at Matt V's Movies, who pointed me towards an offer that was occurring on TikTok, that if you signed up, you got £17 voucher given to you if you logged in for 7 days on the trot. Not only that, if you recommended a friend who then logged on, they would get a £17 voucher, and you would as well, for recommending them. And so I'd done that, and my wife took that up, and I ended up with 2 £17 vouchers. So basically I paid £20 for this because I used £30 of vouchers on it. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have got it, because they're £50 a shot, and that's a lot of money. And they are really expensive, and that's the reason why I've only got 2 of them. I'm not wrapped up on the fact that I must have numbering, that, oh, you know, I'm missing 2 and 3. This is just a ploy to make you buy them, to make you buy everyone in the series. But if you go for that sort of a thing, fair enough. Now, Goodfellas I have on the Titans of Cult release 4K, and Scarface I have a lovely sort of Blu-ray edition in a cigar case that opens up with some bump in there. So I'm happy with those as they are. Now, as you can see, these are massive big boxes like this, compared to a standard release. Yeah, just show you the size, the sheer size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the camera, and we'll get into this one here. But it does contain, it's limited to 3,000, I'll say that first. New key art by Matt Ferguson and Flory from Vice Press. Acetate O-ring. Yep. Individually numbered crystal display plaque. That's the big selling point really for these. Rigid clamshell box with magnetic closure. 4 collectible art cards with film facts. 4 unique character cards with film quote. Reproduction of Lieutenant Corporal Schofield's 2 family photographs. Feature film on both 4K and Blu-ray special features. So yes, let's get into this one. Let's adjust the camera so we can take a gander and see if this is any good, and whether there's any damage on the interior. I'm curious.
In your own time, gentlemen.
Must be something big if the Channel's here.
You have a brother in the 2nd Battalion.
Yes, sir.
They're walking into a trap. Your orders are to deliver a message calling off tomorrow morning's attack.
Okay, so here we have the release, as you can see. I know there's a reflection, sorry about that. But first of all, let me get this plastic off before we take a look and see what the floaters are inside. Is that a good name for them, floaters? And see if there's any damage to this at all. I'm interested on the interior more than anything else. So this is your acetate clear outer thing, like so. There's the back, there's the side. Film Vault range 004 1917. Yeah, now I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was great. I really thought it was a masterpiece of filmmaking. So there we have the box. The magnetic part is here. So there's that, and the picture wraps around, and on the back you have, yeah, it's a nice artwork all round. Let's get into it, because this is the moment of truth. Open it up, and there we go. This is what we're presented with. Quote there from it. Time is the enemy, 1917. Down to Gehenna or up to the throne. He travels the fastest who travels alone. General Erinmore. Nice image. So under here is what I want to look at. So in here we have all those art cards and things like that. So we'll have a look at that momentarily. So, okay. This is what's happened here. So basically, this hasn't been put together properly. So the crystal is floating in there, and I'm going to have to get that out. So give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, so there is no damage, but what's happened is it hasn't been attached properly here inside. So the crystal is actually floating around back and forth on the interior on both sides. I'm guessing it's just a defect in the manufacturing, which is a bit bad really considering the price and that. Although easily fixable, but luckily no damage whatsoever. But there's the crystal that comes with it. Obviously the etching, it's upside down for you, sorry, but the etching is actually on the back here, and gives you that. So I've got number 2106, 3000. Yeah, so that's nice. That sits in there. But like I said, that will go back and forth. And that's what the banging was. Sounded like something was loose, but I can repair that. Well, say repair, it's not damage, it's just a manufacturing flaw, shall we say. So let's have a look in here at the discs. So 1917, with a nice spot gloss on the front there. That's the back. CD size wallet, opens up, nice glossy image there, and again on the back to give you that. And it opens up again, give you an image there, and opens up again, give you an image there. And on the other side, quote, going along, and an image like so. So there's your 4K disc, and there's your Blu-ray disc. So there's the interior art. So really, to get the full effect, and I'm being pedantic here, that should go like that, and that one should go there to give you 1917. Yeah, so that's cool. So let's have a look at the other bits that came with this in that envelope. So there we go. Time is the enemy. So 18th Division. Let's open it up. Let's have a gander in here. That's everything out. So we've got all this to go through. Let's have a look. So first up, we have black and white art card there. With a bit on the back. And another one, like so. You can see the boom mic's being held. And a bit of information on the back with a thingamajig there. I don't know what that will link us to. If anyone wants to try, give it a go if that's doable on there. Don't know if your phones will pick that QR code up. And we have another production photo there. And a bit about it on the back, like so. And the poster for the film. And there we go. Bit about the film, release date and all that sort of stuff. Stuff that it won, awards, yeah. So that's good. And here we have some other bits. We have, so character photo number 1. With a quote. Colin Firth, is that? I believe so. Then you have Cumberbatch, Benedict. Bit in the back. And your 2 main stars. Like so. With quote on the back. So that's all very good. And here we have, from the film itself, film vault range, 1917. His tobacco thing in the film opens up, and you're given two photos. There's the backs and there's the fronts. Fantastic. I quite like that as an addition, I'll be honest. Yeah. So let's go back and have a talk about this release. So since COVID, there's certainly been a shift in the sort of physical media market, more towards the collector's editions. Now, collector's editions have always been a thing, but not a week goes by now that something new comes out in this sort of vein. And it's very much noticeable in the sense that very little is selling out now. Yeah, because there's so much choice for the collector, and not everyone's now going to be able to get everything. That combined with the cost of living crisis that is currently occurring. So these are going sort of wholly unsold for 3,000 units. They're not out of stock yet. 50 quid is a big sum of money for one of these releases. And is it worth it? That's the question you got to ask yourself. It's a lovely put together release, you know, it truly is. 50 quid, is it worth 50 quid? Probably not, maybe 40, I would say. I'd like to see a reduction in them. I mean, that's not going to happen, but I think they're about 40 quid range for these, to be honest with you. You know, at the end of the day, if you've got the film, you've got the film. Whether it's DVD or a DVD collector, Blu-ray or 4K, are they needed again? Not really. This is my second dip into this film because I do have the 4K previously. Like I said, I only got this because of the reduction in price that I had with the voucher. The other two I'm not getting, and I wasn't going to get this. But I do love the film. I suppose they're this and Blade Runner, two nice additions to have in the collection upstairs. But I feel very cynical about them, about all these releases that are coming now. The constant influx of the same titles getting released over and over again. It's very frustrating. So really, it's down to whether you want all this sort of bump with it or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Again, same with Blade Runner. I'm on sort of uncertain ground as to whether they're worth it. That's the question I can't answer. Are they nice? Yes, they're nice releases. Are they worth 50 quid a pop? That's what I'm struggling with here, answering that question. But anyway, 1917, Film Vault Range number 4, 2 and 3, not getting. You know, yeah. Anyway, that's it. This is AJ. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Hit the subscribe button, and yeah, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.